Ndeba ekene m unu. Asị m ka echiri ya jelu. Alright, once again, good morning, good afternoon, good night. It depends your time and your wonderful location you are joining us today at Eastern News 24, where we give to you the latest news and story on what is happening in Biafra land. Alright, dadu na ụmụnne m ụmụ Chineke. Alright, dịka o si dị, anyị wetara unu nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa from international body. Breaking news. A call for a referendum. Wow. Wow. There is a hope. Oh. All right. This is an international body discussing about the Biafra referendum and also asking the Nigerian government to obey obey the court order to release Onyendu Maazim Nnamdi Kanu. You can see now the world is now waking up and we are so much happy about it. All right, let's move straight to what we have with you today. And once again, don't forget that this is Eastern News 24. Stay tuned as we go. All right, over to you, sir.
And they said they are also key to really bring in the formidable force crying for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Please, what do you make of this story as we have it now by the more powerful?
Anyway, thank you very much. This matter, a lot of people know me within and without. I am very, very outspoken. Anywhere I go to, opportunity to speak. I always speak on behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I have never met him in my life, but the position on which he has been placed has become a source of concern, for me. Even though the Nigerian Constitution, under Section 2, sub 1 says that Nigeria shall remain indissoluble and indissoluble, whatever that means, I still feel that it is an iron curtain constitution, in the sense that Nigeria is a country. The peoples that make up Nigeria, we heard about 250 languages or ethnic groups or whatever else we have, should have a reason for them to talk and come together. It is not something that you amalgamate. In 1914, that was where the word amalgamation, in 1914, yeah, crept into our, lexicon, political lexicon in Africa. Because amalgamation, before the British invaded Nigeria, was when two companies come together, Royal Niger Company and whatever come together, and they now form a company. That was what amalgamation was used for business and commercial purposes. But for political purposes, somebody from somewhere came and put us together and join us together. The contraption that many of us, even our forefathers, have described, as a geographical expression. Nnamdi Azikiwe also said that Nigeria is a giant standing on spindle legs with distended tummy. Even the British people, if you look at this Clifford, Hugh Clifford, once said in his memoir when retreating and leaving, said that what we have put together, we find that is just for commercial reason, but politically, that in the next 5 to 6 decades, that troubles will emanate within this amalgamated, region. It's on record. We have it. So you find that the coming together of Nigeria, given the long time we've come together, and we've not been able to be as one, like other countries surrounding us, it behoves that we begin to talk and negotiate of our existence as a country. In the whole constitution I've read all over the world, because I'm a student of constitutionalism, etc., as the case may be, Nigeria is the only country that does not have, a clause of a plebiscite or a referendum in their constitution, expressly stated. A referendum where the people can, by popular vote and opinion, express themselves the way they want to do that. Now, the only area a referendum is mentioned in the Nigerian Constitution is Section 69 of the 1999 Constitution, where they talk about recalling, a senator, a House of Reps, House of Assembly member to their own place. If you can, insert Section 69, that through a referendum, a candidate can be recalled who is in the House of Assembly that is not doing well, that we can recall him. Why don't you put a referendum, as a main clause also in Nigeria Constitution to say that the parties that form Nigeria, I am a man from the South. I am not envious of those researchers or Southwest as the case may be. I want to be in good coexistence with them. But if things are not working with us elaborately by being together, then we can sit down and negotiate. It's no harm. That does not mean I don't want to have peace with all of you as it is. As for Nnamdi Kanu, where in the world will a court give a verdict and you still keep the man in detention while you are ferreting for other evidences to prosecute him, new ones, just because you don't want him to leave? Let me tell you, I was discussing it with somebody the other day. Even in the US, do you know that those members of Al Qaeda that were arrested by the US and kept in that Guantanamo Bay, what happened when the International Court of Justice ordered the US government to release 2 of them? American government never wasted time. They released them immediately and let them go to their country. Why is Nigeria not doing that? So wise, as I'm saying now, is that this man has been kept. The Federal High Court, which we set up, release him. Court of Appeal, release him. Why did you not allow him to even beat 1 minute air of freedom before you now, arrest him for whatever purpose I don't know? That is the reason why you see that they are clamoring for it. Secondly, on this issue, while some have said it should be released, some are, glutonously, prevaricating, eulogizing themselves within the space in the National Assembly. Why can't the people, why can't the majority of lawmakers from the Southeast begin to fight from now onwards and say, this 10th Assembly, we want to amend the Constitution to include what we call a referendum. We also want the House to pass a vote that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. The reason why I'm saying this is more the fact that only Nnamdi Kanu.
Bọma na-ege ntị, daalụ nne. Ya bụ ife na-aga ọfụma. Anyị na-afụ your comment on the comment section below. I once again na-anụgo n'ife na-aga, na-anụgo na ka o si aga. At least the world is now putting mouth in concerning the issue burdening the Biafra and the exit from Nigeria. The world is now talking about it. And also they're now talking about the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release and the referendum. That is the good news. Wow. And also, we all need to work together and continue to be pushing until we all exit from Nigeria. All right, but once again, I'm so much happy for this new development. And I say, Mekachuko Okabiama must support and bless us, whosoever that is contributing much in the Biafran restoration and also in the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All right, once again, Dalun Kemesiano Ndibai, Kemesiano Muibo, Kemesiano Muchineke.